could we not have a museum in our nation's capital that is devoted to women? You know, I think so often of a saying. It says women hold up half of the sky.
It's critically important that we build a National Women's History Museum right here in Washington, D.C. We need a museum in our nation's capital that will really showcase the accomplishments of women throughout history.
I think one of the very exciting things about our museum is that we are completing the story. And the story is really about American history and the contributions that people have made to it. But there's so many pieces of this book that are missing because the stories haven't been told. People haven't gathered them. They haven't put them together.
One great example of this, of course, that was uncovered was the hidden figure, Katherine Johnson. And of course, there was a wonderful film made about her story and her experience at NASA. But for every Katherine Johnson, there are hundreds and thousands of other stories that need to be told.
To hear those stories and see what's been done through history, which you don't get, doesn't leap out of the pages of your textbook.
I think this museum, as an independent museum, will be able to be nimble, it will be able to be forward-thinking, an incubator for ideas of what a museum can be.
Women's voices need to be heard so their children could know that they could do amazing things. And I think it's really important for our sons to also see that their moms and their mothers' mothers had so much to do with the rich history and culture that we have in this country.
I believe this, it is also our job to require the men in our lives to stick up and stand up with us and for us to get not only this museum done, but every element and level of equality to happen immediately.
Celebrating women is what that museum will be about. And teaching our daughters about their foremothers is exactly what that museum will stand for.
I cannot think of a better role model for these young girls to have than Olympia Snow.
My hope is that it would capture and unveil the struggles of women who have made a profound difference in every era.
I think this museum will show women that they have power at a young age. I really believe that there should be a voice for our future.
Girls can be things they can see, and if they can't see them, then they can't understand what's possible.
As a young girl, I could play for the Mets, you know, that didn't happen. But I never felt that I had boundaries, and that's how I was raised, and I really wish I could inspire others to realize don't make your own boundaries, just move forward.
We are so close to actually building that brick and mortar museum, but until it's actually built, we're not close enough.
If we had to celebrate all that we have accomplished, then we have to celebrate those who gave life to our dreams.
I don't think there's anything you could be doing that is more important with your time or your money than supporting the creation of this museum, not just to celebrate the past achievements, but to inspire women, young girls, and boys for the future.
If we can't see the movers and shakers and creators and brave and brassy and bold women that went before, how in the world are we going to shape ourselves into their equivalents for today?
This must be a museum that tells the stories of all of us women folk. If you've seen one woman, you haven't seen us all.